Hello, guys. Nice to have you guys viewing today, and I'm here to talk about little things on how to travel or preparations you do before traveling. Well, I've been to quite a number of countries, and where I am today, I'm in China. So I'm going to tell you guys the experience that I've had so far coming here in China. Okay, like most people are conversant with the M visa. When we talk about the M visa, it means the business visa. But I decided to come with the Z visa. Okay, the Z visa is known to be a work visa. Okay, not most people uses this Z visa because most people come to China to do what? To do business. So you are expected to come with the M visa. So why did I decide to come with the Z visa? Okay, this is the reason. I came with the Z visa because I knew I was going to come with my family. Okay, I needed to have people being as my dependents, okay, on me. So that's why I decided to come with the Z visa. But automatically we know that there are no really jobs in China. For you to really have a good job in China, you should be good with the language, or you should be a real professional, a pro in something. Okay, so before I go into my full experience, I'm going to tell you guys about simple mistakes we do at the immigration port. Now, the problem is not your agent getting you a visa. It's good for you to understand the nature or the type of visa that was given to you. There was this lady that was given a mistake. When she got to the immigration port, the immigration officer kindly asked her, "Hello, madam. How are you and welcome to China? What are you here for?" She said she was here for a business. Whilst the immigration officer was holding her passport, the passport was saying conference. So now, this is a problem. You were not asking her, how is this possible you were here for business, but your visa is a conference visa? Now she was confused, she started to panic, the rest, and this was how she was deported. She was sent back immediately. So what am I trying to say? If you're given a visa, try to understand the kind of visa you're giving. Don't just say China is giving visa to everybody. But if you don't understand the visa you're coming with, trust me, you might make a lot of mistakes at the immigration port or port of entry. So coming to me, I know it was going to be tough, but I'm going to tell you guys how all these things went down. So when I got to Gwangju at the airport, I was contemplating because I was with my wife. So I was like, which immigration officer am I going to meet? I asked my wife, should I meet the female, immigration officer? Since I'm a guy, well, I'm good looking. She said, no. I wouldn't know if that was jealousy. But at the end of the day, she said, no. She is going to meet the female immigration officer, that I should go and meet the guy. And the guy was not looking too happy. I was like, I hope this works out. She said, no problem, let's do it, have faith. I said, I have faith, okay. So we went and I greeted the immigration officer. Hello, how are you? He said, it's fine. How is your family? He said, his family is good. He now, asked me, what are you here for? I said, in my head, I didn't know what to say because actually there was no job actually, right? The visa I came with was just work visa. So he asked me, what are you here for? I said, I'm here for a work. Because he was in my visa. Of course, that's just, the Chinese, they have this way of giving you visas, okay? Giving you a Z visa doesn't mean you're coming to work. Do you understand? Just like a freelance visa they're giving to you. But now the immigration officer knows the original thing I'm here for. They know I'm here for business, but my visa is Z visa. So they asked me, what are you here for? I said, work. They said, what kind of work? I said, logistics jobs. That's what I'm here for. He asked me an intelligent question. What was the question again? He said, how much is your salary? Boom. I was confused. I didn't know the amount to say. I wouldn't know what to say that would be higher than the expected, basic salary in China. And the one that I would say that would be too low. So what I did was, I told him, sir, I have my contract with me. Can you please read through? It's in Chinese. He said, okay. I gave him the contract. He read it and he said, okay, you're welcome to China. He now stamped, and that was it. You could imagine what would have happened if, I started to say trash or things that were not necessary. That would have been so bad. So when I crossed, I was there waiting for my wife. And when my wife was done, we had to go, and that was it from the airport. So that was it for how we, dealt with the immigration process. We handled this with smartness. And also, let's not forget, they also asked me if I was with my BTA. I said yes, I had my BTA. I showed the immigration officer. I was with dollars, I was with pounds, and I was with euros. So he was convinced, oh, this guy, you're here for, what you said you're here for. That was it. I went, and that was the end of it. Okay, guys.